Welcome to Mech with Rishav. This is the new video series of SolidWorks Smart Modeling. After the completion of this video series, you will be able to understand everything including the SolidWorks Smart Modeling and SolidWorks Assembly as well. Now let's dive into the SolidWorks screen.
In this video, we are going to discuss about two things from the sketch command again. Those two things are circle and then we'll go to the rectangle. I'll come to the spline later. Plane is not that important while we are learning the 2D only now. So let me start with the circle. First of all, choose the plane. Here I select the front plane. Simply click on sketch. After selecting the plane and clicking on the sketch, simply go to the sketch and click on the drop down menu near the circle. First one is the circle. Simply click on it and it will ask you to specify the center of the circle. Once I click in any point, that will be the center of the circle, and once you drag mouse outward from it, then the circle of the given radius will be formed. Once you complete the circle, click on this tick mark, go to sketch and specify dimension to it. Simply click on the perimeter of the circle and drag the mouse away from it. Simply click anywhere where you want and then specify the diameter of the circle. Here I am specifying 2 inch, which means the circle with the radius 2 inch is formed here. Another thing is when we go to the same drop down, here is one option called perimeter circle. The perimeter circle simply asks you to give any 3 point from which the circle will be formed. This means I'll click this as the first point, this will be my second point, and this will be my third point across the perimeter. And hence the circle is formed with the given 3 point. Simply go to the sketch, go to smart dimension, and again give it a dimension of 2 inch. And in the previous video, I have said that there was the one option called construction line, and same option for the construction is available for the circle as well. Once you select the construction, see the pattern in which the line was formed is changed here. Okay, now let's shift towards another important thing. I'll come to the spline later. It is not that much useful if you are just starting to learn the SolidWorks, so I'll come to it later. Let's go to the rectangle. Here are 5 options under the rectangle section. First one is the corner rectangle. This means the first point will be the first corner and you have to specify the second but opposite corner of the rectangle, and rectangle will be formed in that pattern. And simply you can give dimension for the side. Simply click on the line, drag mouse away from that line and click anywhere and you will be asked dimension. Here I am selecting 2.4 and again click on another line. Simply go away from that line and simply click the value. Here I am again assigning 2.4. This is square. And another, let's go to the another tool one by one. Here is the center rectangle. Center rectangle means the rectangle will start to uh, form from the point that you click at the first instance. See, if I click in this point, then rectangle will start to flow in all directions. See, this is the center rectangle option. Simply you can give dimension likewise. Another tool here is 3 point corner rectangle. This simply asks you to give any 3 point. This is my first point, this is my second point, and see, after I give the third point, a rectangle will be formed. Another thing under here is 3 point center rectangle. Simply first point you have to the first point will be the center of the rectangle, and second point across any line of the rectangle, and third point across any other line of the rectangle. And see, this type of the rectangle is also formed. And another one, last but not the least, is the parallelogram. As you know, parallelogram is also a type of rectangle. Uh, but its internal angle might or might not be 90 degrees. Okay, let's go to that as well. Here, this is my first point, this is my second point, and see, here parallelogram is being formed. But what is the main difference between the last sketch and this sketch is, in this sketch the internal angle is not fixed. This is the difference between rectangle and parallelogram. Rectangle will have internal angle of 90 degree, but parallelogram doesn't necessarily need to have the internal angle of 90 degree. And here is also one option. See, for construction, everything that we create here can be used for as just for the construction as well, because this is very important feature once we go into the 3D drawing. For construction, simply minimize the time during our assembly drawing or any other sort of the drawing. So these are the things that we learned in this video. This was for today. I will again come with another video. Thank you for being here.